Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky.
Hey everyone, Alvine here. So I've decided to do my video outside again today. I wanted to do a video on the artist's way. So I started this morning. It's very exciting. I've done my morning pages and I went for my walk already, which was really nice. Today's like this, it's like a really beautiful overcast day and it was just perfect. It was supposed to be hot today. It's supposed to be hot for the next 2 weeks, but today's just turned out really gorgeous. So I thought I would sit outside again. I've got a journal for my morning pages. I just wanted to show you, some people thought that maybe there was a particular journal that they had to get. Just any old journal is good for morning pages. I chose this one because it's been sitting around for a while and I haven't used it yet. So there's not many pages in it and I'm definitely going to have to get another one by the time we're probably about halfway through the 12 weeks, I think. Maybe, yeah, something like that. So I've done the basic principles, which Julia Cameron goes through, the basic principles of creativity, and I've written them down in the very front cover of my journal here. Julia talks about the inner critic or the censor, and this is that little voice that nags at you when you're trying to create and says, that doesn't look very good, you've done that the wrong color, oh that's not very nice, this smells terrible, you know, whatever. And she talks about giving it an image and putting it somewhere and kind of giving it a face. So I don't know why, but this is mine. It's like this weird baby thing. So it was like this monster last time, but that's it there. And at the beginning of the work, there's also a contract that you sign just to kind of, for yourself, to commit to doing the 12 weeks, to doing the morning pages each day, which is basically stream of consciousness journaling. And it's incredibly powerful, and doing the artist date every week. So I put my contract in the front of my book here. It's got like this little pouchy thing that I'm not going to use, so I wrote my contract down, signed it, and put the date. I've committed, I'm in, it's happening. And it's so funny because like this process really is powerful. I feel shifts happening already. You know, I've barely begun. I mean, I felt the shifts begin when I first spoke about this, when I first shared this a couple of weeks ago here on the channel. You know, I felt like, you know, I had committed in my heart and in my soul, and things have begun to happen. They really, really have, very quickly since then. I'm trying to keep up at the moment. But it's interesting because and I'm feeling resistance already. Like, it's literally the first day. Like, I did morning pages this morning, went for a walk, and I've felt resistance about making this video. I don't really know what it's about. Well, I kind of do. I probably do. So anyway, I felt resistance and I'm like, you know what, to get through this, I'm just gonna go and make the damn video. So here I am, making the damn video. I wanted to talk about a couple of points that I saw come up this week, just for a few other people who are doing the artist's way at this time as well. And one of them was the use of the God word in this book. So Julia is a very spiritual person. She's not a Christian, but she uses the word God in here. And she states in the introduction that basically you can use whatever word you like. We're talking about a creative force here, and the word that she uses for that is God or creator or whatever else. So throughout the book she's used the word God or creator or some other word. Let me just read to you what she actually wrote about God. Because the artist's way is, in essence, a spiritual path, initiated and practiced through creativity, this book uses the word God. This may be volatile for some of you, conjuring old, unworkable, unpleasant, or simply unbelievable ideas about God as you were raised to understand Him. When the word God is used in these pages, you may substitute the thought with good orderly direction or flow. What we are talking about is a creative energy. God is useful shorthand for many of us, but so is goddess, mind, universe, source, and higher power. The point is not what you name it, the point is that you try using it. So through this book, I substitute the word God with, whatever works for me in the particular context. So for example, in the basic principles I wrote down, Julia says the word God, I think, in two of them. So I just changed it to goddess. That's what works for me and that's what feels good. So don't be put off by that. She is by no means shoving God down anyone's throat. This is a very spiritual book. And, just use the words that work for you. She's written this for the majority of Westerners who their experience of divinity is this word God. So that's all that is. So substitute it where you like, and don't kind of get too hung up on it. It's just, the map is not the territory. I've said before, and I'll say again many times, I'm sure, throughout this process, we're all creative beings and we're all born to create. We were all created into a creative universe. I think that no matter what we do, we're going to procreate in some way. And I think that really being in touch with our creativity, which this program helps to do, it really enables you to consciously create, I think, in a more powerful way. So I think in and of itself, this book is actually a really magical tool when you think about it like that. Creativity is so important, I think, to magic. And perhaps that's why so many people in this community, so many magical people, are quite creative and in touch with that creativity on some level. I think that all of us can probably be more in touch with it. So I don't want to push this program. Obviously I get nothing for it. Like, if you do it, it gives me nothing. But, on a personal level, it may. But yeah, I'm not getting endorsements or anything like that. It's just something that I really believe in. I really am passionate about creativity and people finding their creativity and people understanding that they are creative. And that it doesn't matter what stage you are in life and what your life looks like right now or what your focus is. You can bring creativity into that or find your creativity. There's one quote I'd like to read you from in here, just from Julia, basically saying that no matter what your age or your life path, whether making art is your career or your hobby or your dream, it is not too late or egotistical or selfish or too silly to work on your creativity. And she gives lots of examples through the book of people from all walks of life, old people, young people, business people, straight up people, all kinds of people who have found their creativity through this work. So that's really cool too. And if there's any other ways that you get in touch with your creativity, I'd love to hear about them. You don't have to do the artist way. I'd like this as a platform to kind of talk about creativity in and of itself. The artist way specifically, just because that's the map that I'm using to kind of open up and bring me to this space that I really want to be in. I'm really excited for where this is going to go. I truly understand that for me this is going to be an intense journey. I've mentioned twice before I've taken up this course and only done a couple of weeks each time. The second time I did it, I actually had no intention of really doing it. It's just a few friends had sort of said, oh, we're doing it, we want you to do it too, and I did. But this time I'm really committing. And the beautiful thing about this program is you get out as much as you put in. So each week, there's morning pages to do. Each morning And there's an artist date each week, and then there's just, you know, several tasks, which may be journaling and things like that. You can put whatever you want into those tasks. Last time, I literally answered some of them in like a sentence or two, and that was it, you know, like I didn't really go into them. But I know this time I want to get as much as I can out of them, and so I will pour myself in and see what comes out. I feel like this is a really pivotal time for me, and it's exciting and scary at the same time. I feel really blessed that I'm able to share this on such a platform, and you know, to hopefully, you know, inspire some of you. That would be amazing. But also just to kind of have support too, and just a place to kind of talk about this and feel like it's being heard, you know, like this incredible journey I'm on is on some level being validated, I guess. Yeah, there's more than just me that knows about it. So that's what's going on for me at the moment, starting the artist way. I'm very tired today, which is why I'm just like, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit, hopefully my energy isn't too I wish you all much love and many blessings. I would love to hear if you're doing the artist way. Let me know through the week how you're going. I will do a check-in at the end of the week or the start of next week. I'm not 100% sure yet what that will look like, and let you know what's going on. Yeah, feel free to contact me at any stage if you want to, I don't know, tell me about how you're going or anything like that. I would love to hear from you. I know some of you don't have YouTube channels, so especially you guys. Yeah, I'd love to hear, and if any of you are doing the artist way, please make videos. I would love to see your check-ins and what's going on for you. If you would like to share that, that would be really cool. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.